All right, bosses and bossettes, are you ready for another high concentrate dose of epic? Because I'm ready to bring it. I want to talk to you right now about your delivery model. We've already got clear about who we're going to help and what the content's going to be. We need to think through the delivery. Frankly, the way you deliver your stuff is going to make you or break you. A great coach I used to work with called Adam once said, here's what I learned from you, Taki. He said, your niche determines how much money you can make. Your model determines how hard you have to work to get it. Cool, so let's talk model for a second. Coaches make a bunch of mistakes when it comes to model. They choose the wrong model, and either they sacrifice themselves at the expense of like client results, or at the other end of the spectrum, they sell a bunch and they sacrifice client results for their own money and freedom. I think you can have both. As the little girl from the tacos ad says, ¿por qué no las dos? Let's do that. So what I want to do right now is let's go over the desk. Let's build a little win-win program together. Are you ready? Shall we? I reckon we shall. Okay, team. So here's the goal. If you think about a spectrum, and at one end is one-on-one coaching, right? One-on-one coaching, great for clients, not scalable for you. At the other end of the spectrum over here is build a course. You're the ultimate kind of hands-off, all care, no responsibility. Great for you, average course completion rate, less than 3%. And that's completion rate, not even result rate. So if this is good for them and bad for you, and that's good for you and bad for them, there's got to be an alternative. We're looking for a real win-win where it gives you exactly what you want business-wise, but also, frankly, what you want life-wise, that it feels great to be in your business. And at the same time, we get tremendous results for our clients. We need to talk about deliverables and a couple of different models here. So let's do this right now. I'm gonna spin this table around. Okay, so big picture, I think we've got 3 models to choose from. Okay, 3 models. And let's just set up a little success criteria so it's easy for us to do, just like we did with niche, right? Similar sort of framework here. Whatever model we choose has to tick a couple of boxes. I think that kind of the 3 biggies are, does it allow you to make the kind of money you're after, right? Does it let you charge a premium and be worth every cent? Number 2, can it scale? In other words, is this the sort of thing that we could take to $1 million a year? I know that's a big number. Hang with me, dude. We do this every single day. It's 100% possible. Yeah, even for you. Okay? Just trust me on this. I know you may or may not be certain about that. Just lean into my certainty. We've done this so many times. Every week, somebody in our community hits $1 million a year, literally every single week. Okay? And they do that in large part because of the model we designed together. So it's got to provide a certain, the ability to charge a nice high price, to be able to scale, and then most importantly, or just as importantly, I think they're probably all 3 important, help clients win. And so any 2 out of 3, not so good. So what are our options? Well, option 1 is one-on-one coaching. Okay, well let's bang out the old green and red pens and see how this looks. One-on-one coaching, can you charge a premium for it? Yeah, you totally can. That's good. Can it scale? No, it can't. Can it get clients great results? 100% without a doubt, it totally can. So 2 out of 3, not bad, not bad. But we can do better, right? So let's look at the other end of the spectrum. What if we take everything we know, the triangles we've just been mapping out, we've gotten really good at triangles, proud of you, and we build a course. You know, we'll upload the modules into Kajabi or something like that, and we just let people add them. That sounds all right. Well, let's do the maths, crunch the numbers. Can you charge a premium price for a course? Bzz, you can't. Can it scale? 100% it can. Do clients win? Honestly, no. Hang on. I thought this course thing was where it's at. Turns out, maybe not where it's at. Help me, Taki. Please tell me there's an option 3. Numero 3. Are you ready? I'm ready. By the way, it's been a big day for me. Kerry Marie and the kids flew to Queensland yesterday for a little getaway break. I'm flying tomorrow morning. I didn't fly yesterday with them because I wanted to be here to make sure I got this ready for you. This is my last video of the day. I've had 2 days of filming. It's been super fun. Tomorrow I'm on a plane, so let's make this good. Apologize for my. I'd like to apologize for my wildness and my rambunctiousness today, but I'm having a good time. Maybe just a little tired. So one-on-one coaching, not the solution. A course, scalable. Can you charge a premium? Yeah, not really. Bunch of people sell their courses for like a few $100, maybe 1,000, maybe a little bit more, but for kind of content, not usually. Option 3, what we call a coaching program. So hybrid model, online course curriculum, group coaching support, specific outcome, short time, winning combination. So let's do a little bit of maths. If a course is worth a few $100s, maybe a little bit more, coaching program, because of the specific outcome, the set time frame, and the coaching support, you can charge a premium price. Awesome. Can you scale it? 1,000,000% you can scale it. Does it help clients win? Significantly better than one-on-one, than straight content alone. So that's a big fat tick. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have our winner. Coaching program, specific outcome, short time frame, premium price. We'll talk about pricing in our next module, but I want to be really clear that we're not selling cheap stuff here. We're doing premium price so that people show up and they do the work. Perfect combination of juicy outcome, set time frame, premium price. When people pay, they pay attention. It's looking good. All right, so let's head back over to the other desk and let's design out the deliverables of this coaching program. I think, hopefully you're with me. What? Are you with me? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. The whole point of this client's program is we are going to design a coaching program, something easily worth $3,000 to $5,000 or maybe even more $1,000 together. Ready? Let's get over and start mapping out some deliverables. All right. Are you with me so far? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I think you are. So let's super quick recap. If at one end of the spectrum is one-on-one coaching, great for the client, not great for you. At the other end of the spectrum is course, great for you, not great for the client. Okay, we've got this beautiful hybrid sweet spot in the middle. Online content, group coaching, a little bit magic, okay? So when we go about designing these kinds of deliverables, we look at the program through 3 lenses. And I gotta say it, dude, I'm really sorry to do this. We've had plenty of triangles. We're gonna do one more, but it is a triangle. We call these the 3 C's. We're gonna design this program with content. Content is the reason that they'll join you. They join because you've got the secrets. They'll buy. They'll win though, not because of the content. That's why courses aren't enough. If all you needed was new content, we'd all be billionaires with perfect abs. And we're not. What we need to help people win though is coaching. Oops. The glue that holds the whole thing together is community. You've already seen in this coaching program that there is so much strength and value in the others. The content's amazing. The coaching is really good. The community is magic. Cool? So just think about why do people buy? Content. Why do people win? Coaching. What makes them stay? Community. Does that make sense? So with that as a little frame, let's have a look at these 3, that way? Yeah, these 3 angles. We'll design out your content together. We've already started that. We just need to kind of work out the deliverables. Together, in a second, we're going to work out the coaching part. And then we'll have a quick chat about community and how to use a Facebook group to drive that as well. All right. So, I think we're good. I got a worksheet here called the Delivery Designer. That sounds cool, doesn't it? It's got 3 columns for our 3 C's: content, coaching, and community. We're going to go heavy on these 2 today. Community is a natural byproduct of the way we're going to structure this stuff. So let's tackle content first. There's really two main things we want to get clear about here. What's the main result of the program that we've put together? We've danced around this. We're pretty clear about the cliff from problem to promise. What's the main promise of your program? In this program we've got here, it's called, the promise is get clients, right? Scalable delivery, get clients. Perfect. So what's yours? Just fill in the worksheet as we go, okay? How many modules are there? And remember, earlier we mapped out a triangle, another freaking triangle, and we either had 2 modules for each, or maybe 3. So we've either got 6, maybe 9 modules. Honestly, if I had my preference for you, I'd say 6. 9's okay too. How many modules have you got? Just put in your number here. It's 6, or it's 9, or it's somewhere in between. Keep it short. Next up, let's talk about the coaching. So in this model, what's going to happen is people are going to have access to the content straight away, and you're going to do nice little punchy short videos like these ones we're doing together. You don't have to teach for an hour. You're just going to do nice little shorties, and we'll talk about that as we get to it. And then people are going to have access to the content forever and access to the coaching for 6 to 10 weeks. Could be 8, could be 12, right? And you can adjust this number as you go. Like frankly, if you're going to start with a certain number, and if people are getting through the work much, much quicker and getting the outcomes much, much quicker, then maybe we shrink the number of weeks down. And if you give them 8 weeks, but it's taking people 10 or 12, then guess what? You just expand the number of weeks of support that you offer. Cool? So how many weeks do you think it'll take for people to go through the stuff and get results? That's the number of weeks we're going to suggest here. And it could be 6, 8, 10, 12, somewhere in that sort of range. How many weeks do you guess right now is the right number for your program? Again, we can change this as we go, but for now I just want you to pick a guess number. Cool? If in doubt, if we've got 6 modules, maybe we go 6 or 8 weeks. If we've got 9 modules, maybe we go 10 or 12 weeks. That's probably a nice, easy way to think about it. Okay, so just pick a number for now and we can adjust it later. Is that all right? So we've got a number? Nice. Okay, so then once a week, you're going to be running a group coaching call, like a support call, where you might teach a little bit of an upgrade for a little bit, share some content, or just coach people the way that we do in our program, helping people get unstuck, get clear, understand how to apply your frameworks to their world. So we're going to do this. I'm going to suggest once a week to get started with, and if it needs more, we can add more, but let's start with weekly. And so I just want to know what day each week would you like to run that call, and what time of day? In my world, they're Tuesdays, Sydney time, 8 a.m. And so that's the time I've chosen because it's a time that works in well with the rest of my week, and frankly, my energy is good in the mornings, okay? Unlike this video right now, which is 6:52 p.m. Got to get it done, got a plane to catch. Cool, so pick a day and a time. Nice. Let's talk about community. Short version is, in our minimum viable program module, we'll talk a little bit more about how to structure this out, but community is going to happen inside a Facebook group. And I've got nothing to write there other than it's going to be in a group. And if you want a little bit of extra credit, you could actually go to Facebook and set up a group. And all you need to do right now is set up a Facebook group, give it a name. What should you name it? I'll do a little video on names in a second, but basically you should name it by the result that it gets. Make it as simple as you can and as benefit-oriented as you can. Our Facebook group is called Clients with Taki because the program's called Clients and it's run by Taki. Okay? So just set up a Facebook group, give it a name, And that's kind of all there is to it. The big job today, frankly, was this piece right here. How many weeks? When do you want to do your calls? All right? But if I had just done a video going, decide how many weeks, how many calls, maybe you wouldn't have got as excited about it, and certainly you wouldn't have been as clear about the model in terms of one-on-one versus course versus coaching program. Does that make sense? So let's recap. 3 big things I want you to remember. We want a model that's a true win-win for you and your clients. The best way to do that so that your clients get incredible results, you get money, and frankly, enjoyment, is not one-on-one, it's not a course, it's a coaching program that'll allow you to charge a high price, premium price, which will come in really important because our job is to get 3 to 5 new clients at 3 to 5K, which gets us to 15 grand a month. That's the grand plan, remember? So best way to get a true win-win is a coaching program, not a course, not one-on-one, a coaching program. We designed that using these 3 C's. Content, we've mapped it out. Coaching, we've just decided. Community, we'll get to in the future, but just understand it's a Facebook group, a little bit like we're doing in here. Is that cool? So your assignment today, really, really simple. What I'd love you to do is just comment below how many weeks and what day and time each week do you want to run your call. Do that. I think we're really, really well. Cool? This has been super, super fun. I appreciate you a lot. I will see you in the group and in a future video. Any questions, ask, and let me help. We'll talk pricing next, so I'll see you there. Big love. Bye-bye.